Hey folks, it's Josh KERIEVSKY from Industrial Logic. I'm here today talking about making safety a prerequisite. I have a story for you. It is from February 2007 and it's about a train derailment. Okay, imagine a passenger train going from London to Glasgow. It has 105 passengers. It has 4 crew. It's going 95 miles per hour, which is the authorized speed, right? It's not speeding, it's going the authorized speed. It hits a funny, bad piece of track and it derails. What happens? Well, people called it a miracle because there were very few fatalities. In fact, there was only one fatality. It was an elderly woman who died of heart failure later on in the hospital. There were 28 people that got injured, and an hour later, an hour and a half later, when Richard Branson showed up to this horrible accident, only 11 had remained in the hospital, all with non-life-threatening injuries. How did this happen? Richard Branson said it wasn't a miracle. When they designed Virgin trains, they wanted to use every single safety innovation possible. They also studied train failures. So they wanted to design their trains to withstand all kinds of problems in the event of a catastrophe, of a crash. So, just to give you an example. When a train crashes, even at night, right? Imagine it's pitch black and you're trying to get yourself out of the train car. Well, they designed the lights to basically be on their own battery system, so they would continue to function in the event of a crash. They also knew that a lot of times people get killed or injured by the windows cracking or breaking. And so they designed the windows, they laminated them and they strengthened them and they made sure that they would not kill or maim passengers. They also said, let's make our train cars really strong. So they use a single piece of aluminum, very strong aluminum for each train car. It wasn't made up of a bunch of parts that could come apart. It was one piece of a strong aluminum to support life in the event of a crash. Then the cars themselves were attached to each other with extremely strong connections so that in the event of a derailment, they wouldn't detach. Lots and lots of safety work to make sure that in the event of a crash, people could be safe. But one of the biggest problems that happens in a train derailment is people get ejected from the train and they die. Now, in this particular case, out of 109 people on the train, 105 passengers and 4 crew, only 2 people were ejected. So it really was not a miracle that this outcome occurred. It was the result of Richard Branson's team at Virgin Trains making safety a prerequisite.